Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing good. In today's video, I want to chat to you guys about Gnus Brands, so ticker symbol is GNUS. So from my last video, Gnus Brands, the share price broke below the 50-period moving average, and it broke the moving average on very good volume. But since then, the volume seems to be subsiding. So in today's video, I'm going to have a look at the price action, see where the share price is at the moment and where I believe it's going. And also on the fundamentals, Gnus Brands appears to have no debt and they've got cash on hand. And they've recently filed an 8K report. So I'm going to address all of these things and break it down for you guys. But before I get into today's video, check this out. This video is brought to you by Weibo. If you like to get 2 free stocks valued at $1,850, check the link in my description box below. Welcome back to Investor Prime TV. David here. If you're new, this channel is a one-stop shop for anything investment. So investment ideas, investment discussions, stock picks, when to get in the market, when to get out. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads. With that being said, let's get this bread. So from the last video, the share price broke the 50-period moving average on very good volume. As you can see, the volume broken was above the average volume. So the volume was 72 million shares being traded, whereas the average volume is 54 million shares. But the following sessions, although bearish, the volume has been decreasing over time. So we can see some bullish presence in the last few sessions. As you can see, the share price has been leveling off with the presence of a number of bullish sessions. So 2 bullish sessions. The bears have not been able to bring the price below the bullish session on the 6th of April. So below the price of $1.73. So the price seems to be consolidating between $1.90 and $1.70. If you look at the session on the 8th of April, there was a bullish engulfing candle, which shows a strong sign of bullish presence in the market. As you can see, the volume from this bullish session was quite strong, and the volume on the 9th of April, even though it was bearish, the volume was a lot less than the volume on the 8th of April. So from the volume analysis of this shows that the volume is decreasing, the bearish volume is decreasing, which implies that there's possibly growing bullish momentum. So if you jump from the 50 MA to the 100 MA, which is also a key level of support, as you can see, every time the share price hit this 100 moving average, every time the share price has come down and touched the 100 moving average, is bounced off it. This has shown that the 100 moving average is effectively been acting as a good support. As you can see on the session of the 23rd of February, the bears came down, tested the 100 moving average, and there was a huge pullback from the bulls. So there's been a lot of bullish activity around the 100 moving average. So we'll have a look to see what the share price does, especially around this 100 MA, i.e. if the share price continues to consolidate or if it starts heading up either gradually or taking off around this 100 moving average. So if the moving average holds as a very good support, you might not actually see this for a couple of weeks, at least while the share price consolidates around this. The price may break below the 100 moving average and maybe trade a little bit below the 100 moving average before taking off again. On a fundamental note, Gnus Brands as a company, they've transitioned into a major studio. So they've now raised $140 million in cash, and also they currently have no debt. An 8K report is when a company has some extra information to share with the shareholders, maybe any updates on the business, any updates on the strategies, or basically any updates on the balance sheets or anything that's out with the 10Ks, 10Qs, or any other reports to be filed. So Gnus Brands as a company, they filed an 8K report. So basically letting shareholders know or updating shareholders of what the plans are with the business. So within this 8K, Gnus Brands, they're letting the shareholders know that, look, they're on track to effectively expanding this business. As part of expanding their business, so they made a number of acquisitions and a number of collaborations in order to get extra shows out, and also they're exploring other ways to bring in revenue for the company, so effectively allowing people to run the ads on the programs. And also they're looking to sell the programs to global broadcasters, and are also exploring avenues where they can claim royalties from programs. So from people using the names or the names of the programs, they can claim royalties from this. All this is good for the business because that means the business will be able to gain more revenue, especially now that they're cash positive and they effectively have no debt. So just like Naked Brands, they're able to use that positive cash to effectively reinvest in the business, and in conjunction with the plans that they have for expanding, they can definitely expand now that they've got the capital, or they've got more capital to expand the business or reinvest into the business and therefore expand the business. So this is of course great for the business and also great for us investors, because that means that the share price is going to ultimately rise. So if you enjoy the content I put out on Gnus Brands, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further Gnus Brands uploads that I put out. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can sign up to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.